Hello guys, so we are in my bedroom at the moment. I was going to film a makeup collection video. My makeup is very dirty at the moment, it's very untidy. I'm going to show you guys my makeup collection and clean it and go through it and organise it all so you can see before and after, because I think that's really, I'm going to say appetizing then, it's not appetizing. Very pleasing to look at, like before and afters, and I'm going to clean my sides and stuff like that because I have a couple of makeup items on here. Yes! I didn't say I wanted you, Siri. Go away. Oh my god. Oh, go away. I actually wanted to show you guys how big my room is. Literally, this is it. I don't know how to... That's like a scary movie angle. Oh my god. This is my single bed. This is my floor. That is my makeup drawers. I've recently moved it because I had it in that corner, but I kept moving this in and out because when I film I have this like pushed forward. This is not a lot of room. I have to make do with what I've got. I've got a couple of makeup items like in here. I've got like brand new P. Louise stuff that I haven't really used yet. I like to keep my new makeup on my desk just so I bloody use it, because I'm one of people, I'll order makeup and I've wanted it for ages. I don't know, usually when it comes I'm like, oh, I'll swatch it and stuff, and then it'll just go back in my drawer and I'm like, my bedroom's kind of neat anyway because I'm really OCD. So I have these little cushions here, and then I have this up here because I have no room. I thought I'll just have a little shelf. I don't even know what am I doing. I have no lamp, no bloody shade thing, because I was just like, it's better for lighting. Yeah, I have my gym bag because I'm not really using that. Obviously, I can't really use it. And then I have my lighting and stuff up there, so every time I film I can just put my lighting up in that corner. I've got a whiteboard on my to-do list, and I've got this little sign here that's really cute. That was £1 from Poundland, and I love it. These are obviously the most popular makeup drawers you can buy, the IKEA ones, the Alex ones. So on the top I keep hair products, and then in here, I don't even know what this bloody drawer is. I didn't want all my makeup brushes out in them little things, brush holders, Hannah. Put them in here, which I don't really use. So I've got a lot of brushes in here. Individual lashes. This is more for my creative makeup looks. They're eye makeup, brushes, sponge, jewels, gems, and all that crap. And then in here, this is my skincare drawer. Well, it is kinda. Got my necklaces, clips, moisturisers. This is from Aldi, by the way, guys. It's really good. It's kind of like a dupe to the Clinique Moisture Surge, and this one's £5. It's really good. So this is my favourite sheet mask. Absolutely love that. And then I wanted to try out this as well. So these are the eye masks, so they're like silicone like that face mask. So if you haven't seen this in Aldi as well, this one's a really good one. This is a pink clay Golden Glow multi-mask. It's got two sides to it, and I absolutely love this. So then we go in here. This is my liquids drawer, so you have anything liquid. This one is my powder drawer. I've got too many powders at the moment. Then this one is my eyeshadow palette drawer. So on my eyeshadow palettes, except from that one because that one's constantly out, like literally I love that palette. And I've got some setting spray there and there. I don't really know where to put setting spray. Like, where the hell do you put it? I've also got this bloody palette that's randomly out. Lashes, as you can see. I just put lashes everywhere. Another makeup palette. So this is mainly I've got my lips here, and it's like all eye/eyebrow product stuff here. And then in this drawer I've just got all my techie stuff. All chargers. That blue charger there, MacBook charger, I had to buy a new one. 85 bloody quid. I bought a cheaper one that's not Apple, and it set on fire, so that's why I bought an Apple one, because they're more reliable. And then that is literally just my gym stuff. I know it's not all makeup, but I had a massive clear out of my makeup, and I'll put the video like somewhere on the screen so you can see it. So yeah, I had a massive clear out because I don't like keeping stuff I'm not using. I feel like it's very wasteful. This is what I keep on my desk. This is just like literally a little bottle that I bought from Wilco. This is just alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. I haven't been able to buy any at the moment because it costs an absolute bomb. It's gone up by 300% the price. But that's what I would recommend, like cleaning your brushes with if you just want a quick wash. I also got this book from Wilco's. It was literally like £2.50. Remember to be mindful. Like, it's such a cute little journal. It's just got little bits in it like today's reflections, what worked for me today, what didn't work so well for me today, a moment's reflection, and what can I do, what can I try and improve on for tomorrow. So I think that's really, really cute. I love books like that, but normally they're in paper chase for like a tenner. I'm like, I'm not paying a tenner for a bloody book. Also, I painted this white because it was like a kind of creamy colour. I didn't like it like versus my bedroom and furniture and stuff. I did that outside when it was like a really good weather last week. So I'm really proud of myself because it's actually gone quite good. I didn't think it'd go that good because I'm not amazing at DIY stuff. But that was the colour before. It's like a whitish creamy colour, can you see? I think I did a very good job of that. I think I've got the camera angle right. I don't really know how to do the camera angle because I want to like kind of take stuff out of the drawer and like show you me cleaning it and talking about the products. How are you liking my bare ass face, guys? I'm gonna get a drink of gin and we shall be back. She is back with her passion fruit gin. I absolutely love passion fruit gin. Like I got this one from Aldi as well. I love Aldi if you can't tell in this video. Aldi just got a passion fruit and mango gin. Absolutely beautiful, and it's £16 and it's like a 700ml bottle I think. But yeah, 70cl. Why is alcohol different to like water and stuff? Like water is 700ml and then with like alcohol it's CL. I'm like, why? And the bad thing is I drink gin so quickly. I think it tastes like fizzy pop and I'm like, that's not good for you, Hannah, so no, don't. But I'm like, I'm first to go. So I'm gonna start off from foundations, powders and go down. So I've just separated them into different sections. So primers, if you watch my channel you will know I am obsessed with this. This is my favourite primer. This is the Makeup Revolution Hydrate and, no it's not, I always say Hydrate and Primer, it's Prime and Hydrate. What is wrong with my head? Because I know that Hydrate becomes before Primer, I'm like ah. Then I've got Strobe Cream, so this is by MAC. I absolutely love this. It used to be my go-to, but I don't really use it as much. Then I've got two Primark primers. One's called Strobe and one's called Radiant Primer. So the Strobe one is mainly, it's less priming and it's more like just literally a strobe cream like to make your skin look really, really glowy. And then the Radiant Primer is more obviously like a primer. So I would definitely say the Radiant Primer is definitely similar to the Strobe Cream by MAC. Then I'm hanging on to dear life for this. This is the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer. Jesus Christ, that's a mouthful. It's the only mattifying primer that I will use because it is hydrating, it's really soft on the skin, it's not drying whatsoever, and it mattifies your skin to a natural matte look, not an intense like dry as hell, this Sahara Desert look. We don't want that. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin-Enriched Facespace. I love the smell of this. It is a bit intense. Smells like lemon sherbet. It's like the sweets. I haven't got a lot of products compared to what I used to because I had a massive clear out last year. But these are the foundations I have. So I have 3 colours of the Born This Way foundations. Oh, it's right in front of my eyes. The alcohol's got to me. So I have Vanilla, Golden Beige and Sand. Vanilla is the lightest colour, Golden Beige is like my natural / tan colour, and then Sand is my, when I'm the darkest colour, when I'm most tanned. Then I've got my oldie but my goodie Studio Fix foundation, NC37. I used to wear this colour all the time. I used to work for MAC Cosmetics, so I know a lot about the products. I always go back to this. Like, it's just, it's nice every now and then. I don't wear it all the time, but it's just nice, like, I don't know, like it just brings back memories. Got 2 MAC Face and Body foundations. These are in the bigger size. You can buy them in the smaller size, but I thought I love them so much that I just buy them in the bigger size. I've got the colour C2 and C4. So C4 would be my colour right now and C2 would be like from when I'm lighter. But I just use it with my hands and it warms up with the heat of your hands and it's just absolutely amazing. I don't like BB creams, I don't like CC creams, I think they're too tacky. Like, I just love this and it is like the lowest coverage foundation you can get and it is beautiful on the skin. So the next foundation I've got is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate in F9.5. This is the wrong colour, this is not for me whatsoever. Superdrug doesn't stock all the colours anymore. I don't know what is up with that. Has anybody else noticed that? Like all the foundation and concealer colours are not in store. I'm like, this is too yellow, so I have to mix it. And the foundation I mix it with is this one, which is the PS My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation. This is from Primark. This is £3. I've used these two together. I always mix these two together. These are a dream made in heaven. This is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. My friend recommended me to get this because it's really, really lovely. They do a full coverage one as well, but I haven't tried that one out because I'm more looking for like lower coverage foundations because I've got all my like high coverage foundations. I don't need another one, do I? Do I? Maybe. Colour 2.0N, light, medium, neutral. And it's got SPF 15, which is amazing. Now this foundation is absolutely beautiful. It is definitely like a serum-y kind of texture. It is too neutral for me and it's too light for me right now. You can see, putting it next to my skin, this is too light for me. So I am going to get round to ordering a foundation, but I don't want to order too much. I did a clothing order, I did a makeup order, I did a lashes order. And I'm like, right, I need to stop sending makeup because I'm not earning any money right now and that's a problem and we don't want to become broke, Hannah. Not in lockdown, that would not be fun. Next I've got a foundation sticks, but I use them as more like cream contour. So the first one I have is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation stick. They don't sell this anymore. I think they had it on Misguided, but they've completely sold out right now. I don't know if it's back in stock. And this is in 210 Cappuccino. I love this to death before I got this one. So this is the Revolution Facespace foundation stick. This is in the colour F13. It's a lot darker as well in comparison. Oh, look at it on my top, it's white. In comparison, it's a lot darker as well. I've got eye bases in here because I kind of use them as concealers. I've got the colours 0.5 and 3, and then I've got a massive one of the shade 2. So, concealers. I realised I don't have a lot of concealers anymore. I had loads and then I just ended up binning them because I didn't really use them and they do go off, so I don't want to put anything that's 3 years old on my skin. I don't think that's really good for it. Start off with the most expensive one. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Super coverage, which I love that. I'm like, yes, I want to hear that. This is in the colour Vanilla. This is really nice. I love the chunky wand on it as well. That's what made me so happy because they have a little one as well, like a mini concealer kind of thing, like a normal size one. But I like a big ass chunky concealer. I think this is like £25, which is actually a little bit ridiculous. It comes with 15ml, so at least that's a lot of products. And I've had this almost a year now. The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealers in C5 and C8. These are the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. These are the originals, again in C5 and C8 because I just love those colours. And then lastly, again, this is my last concealer. Conceal and Hydrate by Makeup Revolution in the colour C5. I love this because it is more of a medium coverage rather than those are full coverage. My battery died and my dad had to go to sleep really early last night, so this is actually the next day, but I didn't go through anything else, so I'm going to go through the rest of it now. So if I do look a little bit different, I put the same clothes on to like be sneaky, but it's the next day. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and I've got a drink in my hand and it's not alcoholic. Going through powders first. So the first one I have is completely rubbed off because this is what the kind of packaging does, like it's completely like gone. But this was the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in translucent. I felt every and then brothers have tried this out. It's just a good staple. I think it's like £5.50, so it's really good for the price point as well. It doesn't look like your stereotypical like translucent colour though. It's not like a white colour. And then I've got these 3 powders here. So these are the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powders. Now these are quite close to MAC Studio Fix powders. They're not as full coverage, but I feel like they're really, really good powders and I feel like they're really, really cheap as well. I can't remember what the price is, but I know they're a good price point. So I've got the translucent one, I've got the Porcelain 110 one, Sun Beige 250. So I use this one underneath my eye if I want a really intense like highlight, or if I'm paler, and I use this one if I want like a highlighted effect but I'm more tanned like now. And then I use this one all over the face. I've got the Studio Fix powders by MAC. I've got the NC30 and NC42 one. The powders don't run as dark as the foundations. This is NC30, which looks like an NC20, and this is NC42, which looks like an NC30. Look a little bit lighter than the pan, but I feel like they are still a little bit lighter, but I love those for like if I want my makeup to stay on and not sweat it off, because these have oil controlling properties in them. I work for MAC and I still don't understand what magic this is, but MAC Studio Fix powders are unbelievable. Like every time I wear one I'm like, it mattifies your skin but it still looks like really nice and soft. I'm like, ooh, I like that. And then the other powders I have are the Studio Water Weight MAC versions. So this is in Light Plus and Medium. I love these because these are like more for like lower coverage and you just want to mattify a little bit, but it doesn't mattify the skin completely, so it leaves it with a really, really nice like satin finish to the skin. So my majority of my blushes are from MAC because I did work there. And I absolutely love the blushes. They're so nice. I can't help it. I just love them. It's the only drugstore one that I have, but I love the smell of it. That sounds really weird, but it's the L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush. That literally smells like peach snaps. Oh my god, it smells so nice. I love this one because it is more like a sheen blush. It's got a little bit of like a sheen to it. It's not completely matte, but it's still really nice and almost like a glowy effect. It's got no glitter in it though. It's literally just like a sheen. It's like a proper colour, so if you're scared of colour but you want a little bit of like peach, this is so cute. They do a watermelon one as well, I swear to god, but I've never seen it in the drugstore myself. And then obviously I've got Nars Orgasm. I love this blush. I feel like I didn't use it for ages and it was hyped up, and then I won it in a giveaway actually. Like I was like, oh my god, this is so weird, like I've actually won a giveaway of makeup. It was so weird. I was like, I never enter giveaways, and I thought, oh, I'll just enter this giveaway, and I was just like, oh well, that's good. I'm going to enter more giveaways now because you've got to be in it to win it, guys. In it to win it. Rosy gold, pinky, it's beautiful. That's what it is. It is absolutely beautiful. And you can tell that I love it because I've hit pan. But then on my MAC ones here, I've got a couple of different ones. So I've got the Sunbask and Melba. Melba is the first blush I think I ever bought. I never use it anymore. I never use matte blushes anymore. I might go back into it. This is Sunbask and this is Melba. So Melba is kind of more your peachy, pinky kind of colour, and then Sunbask is beautiful for like a bronzy kind of colour. Got like little gold reflex in it and it literally makes you look super bronzed, and I love it. These are my ultimate favourite blushes, like the texture and everything. I absolutely love them. So again, by MAC Cosmetics, they are the Extra Dimension blushes. I've got Telling Glow, Cheeky Bits, Just a Pinch, and Hushed Tone. They don't come off as like, not as, I won't say not as pigmented, but like not as intense the colour, so you can really like have fun bright colours and then look really nice and summery. And they're just like literally just like a little pop of colour but not too harsh. That's why I don't really like matte blushes, because I feel like they just go on your skin, you're like, oh, you have a lot of peach blushes and I need to like get out there and get some more blushes. I'm gonna start off with my favourite. I don't know which my favourite, you know. I feel like bronzers are very like gone out at it a little bit because I used to only use a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, but yeah, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, I will always use this. This is my go-to bronzer, never lets me down. I normally use it in dark golden if I'm a little bit lighter, but because I am naturally tan now, I use the colour Dark Tan, and because it's baked as well, it's really nice and soft. It's not ridiculously pigmented, so you can build it up and it look amazing. So talking about that, I got the Milani, what is this called, baked bronzer in the colour Dulce, which is 09. Now this is similar to the Hourglass one. The Hourglass one is, I think it's like £39, £40. I was like, oh my god, that's so expensive. I can't afford that. I mean, I could, but I don't want to fork out the money to buy a bronzer that's £42 or something like that. It's like around that kind of range. This one's £10. Got from Beautybay. It is beautiful. It's got like the slightest like hint of shimmer in it. They do other colours as well, but I just wanted to try this one out first, and then I thought, oh, I'll buy other colours if I like it. Absolutely love it. It's almost like a dupe for this as well, the one that I just talked about. And then I've got my Fenty Beauty bronzer in Island Ting. I absolutely love this colour. It's such a really nice caramel kind of colour. Again, I do like my bronzers a little bit more like caramel, golden kind of tones. They have a massive shade range, Fenty. Then I've got two Hoola bronzers. So I've got the original and I've got caramel. So caramel, again, is such a lovely colour. Obviously it's a caramel colour, but the Hoola is like more cool tone. This is more for contouring, as this is more like for a warmer contour. I don't really like my contours too cool tone just because I feel like they look very grey on me because I am very golden. So I like Cooler Caramel a lot better. And then I have the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. I actually never like go to get this anymore, but I bought it. I'll go lie, I did buy this a couple of years ago. Oh my god, it's the smell of it. That is literally why I bought it. Everybody said it smells like chocolate. I was like, you've sold me. And then I've got my doll Give Me Some. This is my newest bronzer I think I bought. I think it's my newest? Yeah, it's my newest bronzer I bought in medium deep. I love the packaging, it's so cute. And again, it's more caramelly. I just buy caramel bronzers, it's a thing. It's what I like, so I buy it. It's really cute. It's more on the pigmented side, so I would use this more as a contour, like a bronzy contour. I don't use contour, like I said, I use a bronzy contour, so don't come for me in the comments. It's just my personal preference. Everybody's got the different personal preferences and stuff. This is good because it's like almost drugstore price. I think I got it for like £10 because it was on sale. And then the last bronzer I have is from Primark. It's the Bronze Queen Matte Bronzer in the colour Sunset. This was £2, and I would say this is more similar to the Doll Beauty one. The colour is beautiful. It is on the cool tone side, but it's still like, I think it's more neutral than cool tone, which I really like. So I do use this more for a contour than a bronzer. And they have different colours as well, but £2. You can't really go wrong, guys. You can't go wrong for £2. Highlighters. So this is going to take... My voice is going. I'm talking that much. Okay, so I'm going to start off again for my favourites and go to the ones that I least use. My absolute favourite. So the Doll Beauty Shine Bright Highlighter. It is my ultimate favourite highlight. I just love it to death. I really do. I've also got the Pretty Little Glow one as well. This is more of a rosy gold kind of colour. I absolutely love this one as well. There's just a really nice texture on the skin. They're like intense, but they're more wet looking, and I like that in a highlighter. I don't really like glittery highlighters or anything like that. And I've got this one. This is my body highlighter. I'll still use it for my face if I'm really like tan, so I might use it now, but like this is the one. It's the Primark Golddigger highlighter. Actually, the Kylie, is it Kylight dupes, the ones that Kylie came out with, and this was £2.50. I've still got the bloody price on the back. I love this to death. I bought it for my kit as well. It's such a lovely colour. So when Primark opens back up, you'll have a list from me because I love Primark Beauty. I would say this is my favourite drugstore highlighter. This is the L'Oreal, what is this, the Metallic Foil Highlighter Illuminator. Why do highlighters have such a long name sometimes? I'm like, what the hell? I broke it, I battered it to death. I saw this on Hannah Renee's video ages ago when it first came out. Like, I think it was almost 2 years ago now, but I will never bin this. This is my absolute favourite. I love it. Like, look at the colour. It's like such a perfect champagne / gold colour. It's so beautiful. Got this one, which is almost a tiny bit similar to the last one. So this is the Barry M Baked Tri-Blend Highlighter. So this is what this one looks like. It's really nice. It's more dimensional. I would definitely say this is more of a metallic highlighter than a wet looking one or a glittery one. It's more metallic-y. This is the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife. Oh my god, I had to get this because I was like, this is the most like in your face, like look at me, I've got highlighter on, and it's like a bit of like a wacky colour as well because it's got glitter in it, but it looks so soft. The glitter looks so like blended in when you put it on. It's like, I just love it to death. Got two MAC highlighters, so I've got the Show Gold and the Soft Frost. So these are just more like for Instagram looks. You can use them as eyeshadows. So they've just got a tinge of like, that one's got a tinge of lilac, that one's got a tinge of pink and a little bit of glitter in it. I'm not going to say too much about those because I don't really use them that much, but I do have them for like Instagrammable looks. And I've got a Primark one. This is the Double Dimension Highlighter. This was a Christmas collection, so I don't think you can get it anymore. That's the only thing about like Primark makeup. You never know like if it's going to come back in stock or not, and I'm like, can you let me know please if it's limited edition? It's like peach, but it's a really white light peach. Never seen a highlighter like this before. It's such, I love the colour, so I'm hanging on to that because I feel like that was all like £2.50 as well. Becca Champagne Pop. This was when Jaclyn Hill like had Champagne Pop. They sell Champagne Pop now, but they don't have her name on it, so I'm like, does she still get money from it or not? I don't know about that. But I haven't really used it that much, to be honest with you, because I feel like it is a beautiful highlighter, but I just don't think it's for me. I don't know. I feel like every time I use it, it looks beautiful on photos and stuff, but I'm just like, I think personal preference, it's just not for me. I just literally bought it to support her. And then the only liquid highlighter I ever own is the Makeup Revolution one in liquid champagne. So you get 18 mils in it. Is it like a dropper? I don't really use this that much. I just wanted to try a liquid highlighter out and see how it looks and stuff. It looks amazing on photos and stuff, but I don't really use it that much, but I want to keep it just in case I do need it. Like I use it on the body and stuff. It looks amazing on the body, so I'll probably use it more for that. Oh my god, I don't even know how to start with these. I'm just going to clean them. I've just got a lot of palettes. I've got this one up here as well. I've got too many eyeshadow palettes. Remember when people used to actually buy singles and stuff? What happened to that? Oh, I'm going to try that technique out when you take a powder. You take a powder, like quite a flat one, you put a makeup wipe around it and you like skim over the palette so it doesn't like go in between like all the colours. So like this one, I am like a clean freak and I like to go in between every single little colour, and it kind of like is a mess. So if you take this with your makeup wipe and go like that over it, it just does it for you. So we're gonna try that out. I love listening to these kind of videos like in the background when I'm just doing random stuff, or even if I'm doing my makeup. I like to listen to people talk. Makes me feel less lonely. Makes me feel like I'm talking to my friends and stuff. I did that, put a bubble around it. Let's see if it actually works. I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna go right over it. That's, oh my god, that's a lot of mess. It actually works, guys. Look at that now. Makeup hack! Okay, I'll start off with Anastasia. So Anastasia Beverly Hills, I have some single eyeshadows. I have a mini palette as well, so I like the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. I just think they're really good quality, and I don't really use these as much as I should because I use more eyeshadow palettes now, but those eyeshadows are amazing. And then I've got the Soft Glam and the Modern Renaissance. This was the bitch, the main hoe back in the day. I feel like if you didn't have this, it'd be like, who are you? Literally, this was my step into the makeup world. Like, I don't know, ever since this came out, I was like doing like makeup artistry at school and stuff, but this palette changed the makeup game. Groundbreaking product that just changed everything. And then the Soft Glam, this is literally, like, I call this the Bridal Palette. This is absolutely beautiful, but I do have a dupe for it. It's £4. Then I've got some palettes from Jeffree Star. So I've got the Conspiracy palette that did with Shane Dawson. I've got the Blue Blood, and I've got the Androgyny palette. I love all these palettes for different reasons. This one's absolutely beautiful. The Blue Blood is like, literally, if you want a blue eyeshadow, she's here. And then I bought this mainly because I wanted to give Shane money. Literally, that's the only reason. I don't really use it, which makes me really sad, so I need to use it a lot more. Do you know what? My favourite colour in this is the pink, and I didn't expect that. I mean, I like pink and stuff, but I don't like shimmery pinks and stuff, so this pink in here, she's cute. I don't really use a lot of makeup anymore. Like, I only use like this, which is the Be Perfect Carnival Extra Large Pro palette. This is my absolute baby. I love it to death. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, if I'm going for a colourful look, if I'm going for a neutral look. And I've got the baby version, so this was the first version, the Carnival palette. I don't really use this one anymore because I use this one so much, but if you're not that into colour and you just want a couple, then this is the palette for you. But those palettes were literally like, this palette and this palette changed my makeup game, changed my life. I've got some single eyeshadows, a couple from Makeup Geek, some are from MAC, just like random ones. I've got this one and I've got a neutral palette as well, but the neutral one I use in my makeup kit now. This, I don't really use any of these colours, so I've been like contemplating whether to get rid of it or not, but I feel like I'm just going to pick my favourite colours and just keep that. But I feel like I like to keep it just in case I need a colour that's in here. But then I never end up actually grabbing for it or anything, so I might actually get rid of that one. Makeup Revolution, look at those. So I've got the Revolution Pro Colourful Palette. These are all matte. It's definitely, if you haven't got that much money to spend and you want loads of matte colourful colours, this is the one to go for. This one's called Trends Mischief Mattes. And then I've got a couple of the, do you know what? I've got two of the same one just because I did like an experimental video just to see if like an older palette versus a new palette. Like this one's almost 2 years old and this one's like a week old. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to see if there's actually a difference in them. So I'll link that video in the description box below so you can check it out. So they were £5 each. And then I've got a couple more. So I've got the Subculture dupe from Anastasia. I like this a lot better and it's £5. I've got the all matte version. This one's called Basic Mattes. I love this because literally, if you're basic like me and you just want a matte palette, this is, it's just really pretty to have. I like an all matte palette because I just use pigments these days, so you know. And then I've got the Iconic Fever. So this was the first one that I bought from their range. £5 guys, and the eyeshadows are actually really good. And then I got these two. These were like game changing for YouTube for me. I posted this and it was like one of the videos that just got so many, like so much response from it and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Broke it. I broke the handle on it, the clicky part on it. When I posted this, I feel like I just got a lot of positive response, so if you have come from this video, hello. So this is the original palette, and then she came out a year later with the Extra Spice palette, and I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer this one because it's got colour names, it's got less colours in it, so it's not as intense, and it's just got a lot more colours that I would probably use. So if I was gonna pick one out of the two, the second one, definitely. You'll have to just ignore my barking dogs, I'm very sorry guys, but they won't shut up. They won't shut up. Oh my god, I'm so clumsy. This is the P. Louise palette. So this was the original one. I'm not sure if she sells this one anymore, but this is just like the burgundy palette. I absolutely love this. I will forever support P. Louise because I think she's amazing and how she's built up her career. If you don't know about P. Louise, she's amazing. These are the Beautybay palettes EYN and ×9 palette. So these are all matte colours. I love this to death. It is my favourite thing. As you can see, the middle colour is absolutely killed by me. Like absolutely obliterated. I love how I set them out. It's like lighter colours, medium colours and your dark colours. I've got the NYX Ultimate Brights eyeshadow palette. So this is, oh, it just looks so satisfying to look at. I feel like they've just got a couple of like unique colours in there, like this aqua colour and that lilac colour is so pretty. I actually got given this by a makeup artist. I did a one-to-one with Millie, I can't remember her last name now, I'm so sorry, but like I did a makeup one-to-one lesson with someone in Manchester and she gave me this and I was like, that is so cute. That is so thoughtful of her. I was like, oh my god, that is so sweet. Like she didn't have to do that and she just literally like, oh no, I have an extra one, you can have it if you want. And I was just like, you are a darling, you're a sweetheart and I love you. And these are the Jaclyn Hill like collaboration. Which one's this one? Dark Magic. So I liked this because it had like the darker greens and like the snaky kind of green colour, but I don't really use this as much as I should. That's why I need to stop buying eyeshadow palettes. I had the other one as well that had the greens and oranges in, but I just didn't use it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep the one that's a little bit more unusual looking because I feel like I've not got these colours in my eyeshadow collection. I also keep my setting sprays in this drawer because I have no idea how to store them. I'm like, you can't really stand them up or lay them down anywhere, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to put them in my eyeshadow palette drawer, why not? I've got the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. If you haven't tried this, it's beautiful. That's all I've got to say about that. And then I've got two Primark ones. I think that these are the same thing. This is the Hydrate one. This one is the one that everybody raves about. This one's £4 and you get 110 mils in it, I think. Yeah. And this is the other Primark one. This was the more newer version of it. This is the Priming Infused Hydrating Mist. Well, priming spray, whatever you want to call it. Infused with watermelon and hyaluronic acid. I cannot say hyaluronic. This one was £3, it's got 300 millilitres in it, and I'm pretty sure that these two are the same. They've got the same scent and everything, but I'm like, if you do see one of them, this one. So this drawer would take me absolute years to go through. So what I'm going to do is, instead of taking everything out and putting it back in for this one, go through what I've got in here. But I've got one of these eyeshadow palettes in here, for God's sake. But this is beautiful as well. This is the Fiery matte palette by Beautybay. I love how like many tones you have. You like kind of got your caramel colours, your orange warm colours, and you've got like your basic browns at the bottom. I feel like this is a really nice palette as well. As you can see, I keep my lashes in here. That's the best place to keep them, with the eye drawer. So this is the eye detail slash brows slash lip drawer, just because obviously I don't have that many brow products. Lip products is not enough to fill a whole drawer, and the same with like eye products on their own. So I've got glitter, that one's really nice, a green one in the colour 07. I've got my matte glitters. I normally use the reflex ones the most though, because they are the most popular ones. They are beautiful. And then I've got loads of the peaches and cream pigments as well. So I've got like Rattlesnake, I've got Gatsby, I've got Madame as well, how can I say that? I've got little pots of matte glitters. I don't like a massive pot of them, and I used to work there, and I thought, you know what, I need to use this glitter for a look. I'll have to take it home because I can't do a makeup on counter. I've got the Anastasia Dip Brow. I actually use that as a eyeliner now rather than a brow gel, because I feel like I like a nice really dark brown wing liner rather than a black sometimes. So I've just got little pots of those. I've got a little section of more chunky glitters here, and like I said, I've got my liquid lipsticks that I use for eye bases. They're like Drug Lord is amazing, or like if you wanted to use like Celebrity Skin and that in the middle just to make it a little bit lighter. All the mini rainbow ones by Jeffree Star, they're literally just to put in the waterline, because you can use them in the waterline. So I'll just get those rather than loads of pencils. And then I have this part here where I put my lashes. So the lashes I use, Sassy Lash. These are really, really good. These are Mink 3D. They've got a lot of different styles as well, which I love those. My favourite style has got to be the Kiki one though. And my ultimate favourite are the Tatti Lashes TL Mitchell. These are really battered, these ones, but I keep wearing them. I absolutely love them, and they look a lot better when they're brand new, but you can reuse them up to 20 times as long as you just take care of them. And then I've got the TL Mitchell 2. I probably use these most for like TikTok videos, like makeup tutorial kind of things. And I've got the bottom lashes as well, but they're a mess. And then I've got some Doll Beauty lashes, so Jasmine, and I've got Jilly in here. Eyeshadow toppers here, so like liquid eyeshadow toppers, like glitters and stuff. I've got my matte lipsticks here. My favourite matte lipsticks I'm going to do a video on, and then I'm going to swatch them. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole video, because I've already got a whole video on every single matte lipstick I own. So I'm going to do a favourite matte lipstick video, so watch out for that as well, guys. I've got some lip liners down here, liquid lipsticks again, and I've got some glosses. My favourite gloss at the moment is this NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the colour Madeline. I also like the peaches and cream ones I've got in here as well. I've got a Primark one called Candy, that one's really nice. This is Oh My Gloss by Rimmel. It is supposed to be clear, but I've used it with nude lipsticks, so don't mind that, but it's the best like clear lip gloss. Oh, and then I've got this, that's what I use all the time. I don't have it in my powders drawer because it doesn't fit. This is the Makeup Revolution Banana Light Baking Powder. This is really, really good. You get tons of it, and I feel like it's like £6–7. I got Banana Light because I didn't like banana on its own because it's too yellow. This is the Urban Decay Blackout Eyeshadow. It is my favourite black eyeshadow. And then brow products, I've just got my favourite MAC 4 Slash Maximizer. I've got this randomly in here as well. This is the NYX Glitter Primer. That should be in there. Gel liner. I also got like half the drawer full of eyes, and then half the drawer full of my other products that I don't need a whole drawer for. I think it was ridiculous when I had all these drawers and I had like one for lips, one for eyes, one for eyeshadow palettes. It was just a bit too overwhelming, and I feel like I had too much makeup to where I didn't want to put it on. That is my makeup collection. Yeah, I've gone through it finally. I feel like that was a massive chore to go through and clean, but I wanted to do it in a video because I thought I might as well film it, because there's nothing else to do really, is there? If you're not already subscribed to my channel, guys, and you like my videos, like my content, below and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds and it helps me reach other people out there in the YouTube world. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye. Got a pale ass face, haven't I? Like, what the hell?